So the team news starting with Plymouth Argyle. They lost midfielder Connor Smith against Stevenage on Saturday and right back Gary Miller in the first game. But it's a relatively settled side for Derek Adams. Ryan Donaldson comes in for Smith. Oscar Threlkeld continues at right back. David Fox played in the Premier League for Norwich against Liverpool, and top scorer Graham Carey is a lifelong Liverpool fan. Might one of these players turn out to be the Plymouth Argyle hero tonight? 9 of the Liverpool 11 started at Anfield with two notable differences. Daniel Sturridge and Felipe Coutinho are in from the start tonight. It's Coutinho's first start since injuring his ankle against Sunderland 6 weeks ago. Say, Ojo and Emre Can drop out from the first game. It's a young bench, and that includes 19-year-old Harry Wilson. He captains the under-23 team and has been banging in the goals for that age group for Liverpool this season. What about the tactics tonight, Steve? It was very much defensive for Plymouth in the first meeting.
Yeah, I think it'll be a bit of the same tonight. Listening to some of the players and the manager in their pre-match conferences, I think it's all about who's got the bit of...
Plymouth Argyle. Wolves are waiting for the winners in the fourth round. It'll be a home tie for the winners of tonight's match. It's a cup run that's earned Plymouth in the region of £1 million up to this point. And with around 17,500 packed in. Sturridge. He'll be keen to impress tonight, won't he, Steve? Daniel Sturridge.
This is a game he'll feel he can score. Moreno was wide left, offering that option. Daniel pulls it onto his right foot this time. You can see what he wants to do. Use those bodies and try and whip it round the sides of them while the goalkeeper was slightly unsighted. Just gets too much.
Plymouth. Origi. Alexander-Arnold with a deep ball in towards Coutinho, who was able to watch it come down. Liverpool have sent Gomez and Lucas in for this Coutinho corner, which is a good corner, well delivered and powered in by Lucas. And Liverpool get the early goal, and they've broken through at last against Plymouth Argyle.
And it was the skipper who does it. You wouldn't think Liverpool would score from necessarily a corner with one of the smallest people, but a great run by Lucas, gets right across the near post, and a wonderfully powerful header. You see he's lost his man. I think it's Joe Gomez pulling the shirt. But Lucas is already in, a lovely header. Goalkeeper parries it into the back of the net.
Well, it's the rarest of goals for Liverpool. His last one was 7 years ago in the Europa League against Steaua Bucharest. And Lucas, who's been the subject of a link to Inter Milan during the January transfer window, can celebrate a goal. And now Liverpool can counter-attack, although Sturridge's ball didn't find the target. Carey can have a crack, and what a crack it was! And Karius had to keep his eye on a ball that was moving all over the place. Back in by Jervis, still not clear. And eventually Donaldson was in there, and Lucas...
There's the shot off Carey and the save by Karius. See Daniel Sturridge gets a pull back there and then hits it off the referee. Balls to Carey. Lovely shot by him. It's moving slightly. Karius should be a simple enough save from that angle, from that distance. It's going wide as well, so he made the...
Here's Fox in towards Garita, and Alexander-Arnold up there challenging him. The League Cup semi-final at Southampton, wasn't he? Had it not been for him, Liverpool might well have been further behind. It's hit by Jervis.
It's disappointing, Fletch. You see at the far post, Sonny Bradley on Kev Stewart. You just can't see Sonny Bradley just out of the shot, but again.
And the banner that's been brought along by the Liverpool supporters as well, who sadly passed away during the first meeting between the teams at Anfield. His father Kevin was at the game at the time, and of course all of our thoughts here. Alexander-Arnold's made the run from right back, superbly found by Felipe Coutinho, and desperate defending again for Plymouth Argyle, but the weight of pass there, Steve, was outstanding.
Yeah, it was a great ball. It's the second time he's played that one. You see his run at the far post, catches Jordan Slew again. If anything, he just can't pull it back for Daniel Sturridge.
Flicked on this time by Jervis, worked out well for Threlkeld, who's away from Lucas. Moreno with ground to make up, and it goes towards Arnie Garita, who'd run left-footed Karius, and then for him, agonisingly, the ball rolled wide of the post. It took a Liverpool deflection on the way through.
Yeah,
it's a Plymouth corner, but it could have been the equaliser.
Alexander-Arnold does really well. There's the flick up from Jervis. Threlkeld gets down the flank, pulls it back behind Gomez. Alexander-Arnold does brilliantly well to get across. Garita there. Just agonisingly wide.
A knock at the moment. Moreno's ball in towards Woodburn, who's attacking it. Bradley with the header. Alexander-Arnold flicks it in. It looked for all the world it was going to fall there for Sturridge before Threlkeld got there to get it behind.
Yeah, he does well, Threlkeld. I mean, Sonny Bradley's headed absolutely everything. He's been colossus in there, hasn't he? But it's Jordan Slew, just fast asleep. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets in. Nice ball to Daniel Sturridge, but Threlkeld does the business and clears his lines.
Coutinho to Moreno. It's a good run by the left back, and the ball went in, and McCormick had to hold on all the way through half-time, but he's out there and ready to play, which is a good sign for Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody going off injured.
In the history of the competition. Here's Carey, and then Threlkeld, and then Fox can hit one, and carry us down. Well, that's a really confident start.
A vitally important game to try and get them into the final, into Wembley. So you have to try and impress the manager this evening.
Sturridge with a shot that took a deflection, and the goalkeeper McCormick. More success Plymouth when they've sent it deep in towards big Sonny Bradley. Here's Slew, and now Purrington. And it goes towards Garita, and Karius had it and dropped it, and Garita got something on it. I think he would have been denied by the referee anyway. I think it's given a free kick to Liverpool, but all the same, it's encouragement, isn't it, for Plymouth Argyle?
And that was just a simple ball into the box again. Purrington into the box. I think there's an arm in there, actually. Garita pulls the ball down, I think, doesn't he? Let's say this left arm of Garita's. Yeah, just pulls it down there. Good decision by the referee.
Origi shot. Took a deflection on the way through to Graham Carey. Now Threlkeld. And it goes towards Songo. Songo back there for Plymouth. It's a poor kick by McCormick that almost brought the luckiest of goals for Harry Wilson. He can smile, McCormick, but he was almost undone there, wasn't he?
Yeah, and they stemmed from nothing, didn't he? Songo gets a nice pass to him, and he just misjudges us. Thankfully, he hit it really, really hard. Just flies off Harry Wilson over the bar. Could have gone anywhere. Don't know where he was aiming for, the goalkeeper there. A tap on the head.
Right night for Liverpool. Gets it back from Origi. Liverpool have worked it nicely, and then Sturridge denied by McCormick. It was good build-up, and that will allow Derek Adams to make the change.
Yeah, nice quick play between Daniel Sturridge and Divock Origi. Nice 1-2, good shot. Good save by McCormick. Slowed it down, Daniel Sturridge, then burst into life.
Allows Woodburn to bring it forward. Wilson's made a good run. Woodburn gives him the ball. Wilson bursts into the box. Breaks here now for Ojo. And then cleared away by Purrington, the left-back, who was in there again.
One-on-one with Threlkeld.
Here is Ojo, and the run was made by Moreno, who was brave to go in there, and now the referee says penalty for the challenge on him by Songo that was a little bit late. And for the 5th game in a row, when he's refereed Plymouth Argyle, Graham Scott has awarded a penalty in the match.
You know what, Fletch? They haven't even argued, so it must be. Yeah, he brings him down after the event. He doesn't need to start sliding there. Why do it? Ball goes in and smashes him. Why?
Against Wolves. Origi against McCormick, and he saved it, and Plymouth Argyle stay alive in this 3rd round replay.
I think the picture says it all there, Fletch. See if he kicks the floor. No, he doesn't, not really. Just doesn't get any purchase on at all.
Buys them that opportunity this time. Sends it forward to Origi, who rolls away from Bradley, shows his strength. Origi's in! Well, there was more power in the attempt this time, but this time it was too high.
Yeah, much better shoulder strength. You see the referee here plays the advantage, knows he's pulled, goes onto his left foot. Again, has to hit the target. Disappointing night all round. That was nice, but just blazes it. Gets under the ball.
And to the referee, Graham Scott. And he blows the full-time whistle. And Liverpool stay in the competition. Jurgen Klopp's side are through to the fourth round. They've got a tie at Anfield in round 4 against Wolves at the Championship, but he knows just how hard they've had to work tonight against the Plymouth Argyle side who never gave it up. And we might well be talking about a different story had Jake Jervis's volley gone the other side of the post. The crowd have been superb tonight, Steve. It's been quite a performance from the League Two team, and the crowd have played their part as well.
Yeah, crowd have been magnificent. The noise volume for the 90 minutes has been excellent. Unfortunately for them, there has to be a loser. Liverpool with a better team tonight. But they've certainly done themselves and the team proud.
Jurgen Klopp's side are through, and Lucas with a rare goal. His first goal in the Liverpool shirt since September 2010. And Liverpool win it. Full time here at Home Park. Plymouth Argyle 0, Liverpool 1.